Yeah. My talk is about the how it's more of like how we manage in our institute, how we do it. As how Dr. Jitendra said, like there's no difference between the non-surgical as well as the surgical group. The results are just the same. For example, the late symptoms like the ankle instability or the swelling, pain, stiffness, or the muscle weakness is both are the same in both the groups, like the surgical or the non-surgical. So the non-surgical treatment is the mainstay of treatment even in athletes, and the functional treatment provides the most rapid recovery. It's all in the same for all the grade 1, grade 2, as well as for even grade 3 for it's a functional treatment what we do. And the spectrum of immobilization what we do varies from group to group. It has two phases, the initial phase and the rehab phase. The initial phase, it's the rise. Everybody should be knowing R for rest, I for ice, and the C for compression, and E for elevation. And for grade 1 and grade 2 bandages, sprains, what we do in our institute is we apply an elastoplast. Usually we put the ankle in a dorsiflexion and little eversion, and then we apply the elastoplast, and we have this changed once a week. Probably we keep it for 4 weeks till the patient becomes a little comfortable, but we allow him to walk on the brace. And we'll start off the exercises quite early itself. And we avoid plantar flexion and inversion. We tell them that we're not to do that. And intermittent leg elevation usually helps to come out of it. But in case of a grade 3 where there is a little instability, there is a lot of edema, probably we may give in a cast or a slab initially, at least for a period of 3 to 4 weeks, depending upon how he is recovering. And as early as possible, we'll try to get him out of the cast, and we'll start off exercises and with a brace. Next is the rehab phase. In this, we start off range of movement exercises. We usually start strengthening the peroneals and the dorsiflexors and start stretching of the tendoaculis. And proprioception training we do with the wobble board and the mini trampoline. In our institute, we have the whole body cryotherapy, and usually for athletes, we advise them to take this cryotherapy. Usually it is cryotherapy helps to reduce the pain as well as the swelling, and whatever the NSAIDs required, strength definitely comes down when you go for the cryotherapy. Cryotherapy, usually we advocate for 7 to 10 days and 2 sittings in a day, usually we advise them to do it. And next is the brace protection. Usually what we give is for grade 1 and grade 2, we advise them to have it for at least for a period of 6 weeks, we advise them to have it. And then for grade 3 injuries, that too in case of an athlete, we advise them to be protected whenever they go for sports, at least for a period of 5 to 6 months. And this is the whole body cryotherapy unit what we have in our institute. You can see there are 2 chambers in that. The first chamber is the pre-chamber where the temperature is -50, and the next chamber the temperature is -110 degrees. The patient first goes into the pre-chamber and stays there for say 30 seconds, and then goes into the main chamber where the patient stays in for 3 minutes. And usually there are 2 sittings in a day, and it's for 7 to 10 days we advise them to take it. I think this is the way how we treat it in our institute, the acute ankle sprain. Thank you.